Hello my lovelies, how are you all doing? This week has been hard and long and Christmas filled and I am just beat. I have not finished, I finished a book, but the book I intended to finish did not happen. I'm only 55 pages in to The Taxidermist's Daughter and I'm not making progress fast. Yesterday, just in hopes to kind of break my slump and maybe get me back into that urge to read, I read the entire second book, Crown of Midnight, to the Throne of Glass series, and I loved it. I did. It was amazing. I knew it would be amazing. I loved how much information was in it. It's what I always crave, that they just give you a whole book that has a bunch of answers. You aren't just I just need to know things. But I'm still not very into picking up The Taxidermist's Daughter again. Thankfully, I gave up on the idea of giving it to somebody because I just don't know who to give it to, because I have no idea how it's going to play out, and I'm not sure who would enjoy it yet. I think I'm just going to pick up and read The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, because I really love the Demon King series, or otherwise known as the Seven Realms. It was amazing. From what I hear, this is also amazing. So I'm really excited to read that. So maybe I can really kickstart myself before I get into my Christmas holidays, because I don't actually get Christmas I could take Christmas holidays as of Monday if I wanted to, but I'm so behind in work that I have to wait a few more days. And then maybe I'll just somehow fit in a bunch of reading and be really productive. Because I also, for our January book club, need to read this baby. Malice by John Gwynne. It is a bit of a monster. It's just under about 700 pages. And I'm really excited. It's another epic fantasy or high fantasy? What do you call them? I don't know anymore. But who doesn't need more epic high fantasy in their lives? Maybe that's just my big problem with The Taxidermist's Daughter. I'm not in the kind of realistic world mood. And I had been so excited because it sounded a little bit like what I wanted the Museum of Extraordinary Things to be, and had a little bit of magiciness from the Raven Boys, which you guys might have heard me already talk about just due to the fact that I talk every week to you guys. What do you guys do to get over reading slumps? Because normally when there's a book I'm not really into, those books are normally book club books just because we try to get out of our normal comfort zones. And I at least then have I have a deadline, must push for that. My book club buddy will beat me up if I don't read. So when I don't have that kind of deadline, someone else, that wants to talk about the book with me, I apparently have no will to push myself. So that's this week's video, because I got nothing. I finished the sequel, so I don't want to review that, because spoilers, and I suck at remembering what matters and what doesn't. But if you haven't started reading the Throne of Glass series, I would say do it, because it's amazing. And in January, as soon as I allow myself to go back to bookstores, I will be picking up the third book, and probably Assassin's Blade as well, because reasons. Alright, I hope you guys are all having a great time and you get to have some fun holiday festivities. And I love you all and talk to you next week.